tell Steve had money because he referred to a cabinet as a cupboard. Up until now, I only know of black doctors and white people calling it a cupboard. Another round of applause for Steve, everybody. And keep that applause going for your next comic, Kiely Healey, everyone.
I brought notes, not because I'm going to be able to claim being old, but I may also have a moment. I really want to be an actor, so I'm taking classes and I'm reading the books, which I think is how you get into it if you don't know anyone, and I sure as hell don't. If I did, I wouldn't be here. My dream is to write and act in my own show, because if you're going to fail, you might as well fail spectacularly. Why just dream of being in a play? Anyone can be in a play, like a community play, if the community is small enough. But it's really hard to write and act in your own show. It's kind of like an excuse. If I fail, or when, if we're being realistic, it's because my dreams were too lofty, not that I was too bad. But before I can begin auditioning, I need to get these headshots done, right? Now, headshots in the video game world are a little bit different than that of the acting world. And video games, I'm much more familiar with. So, video games, it means it's a great game move, full 10 points. It means you fucking murdered someone, friends. You shot him in the head, right? It's a little different in acting. It means you're getting a picture of just your head. Not a floating head. I do imagine your neck and shoulders are included, or at least I hope so, because I have been told I have a weird shaped head. Yeah. Specifically, I have been told I have a dinosaur egg shaped head. Yeah, this is real, okay? I was told that by a gentleman named Carlos Vasquez, and he was my 7th grade crush, and he did in fact crush me with that comment. I will be holding on to that until the day I die. Yeah. It doesn't matter what happens, I am not going balls. I could need chemotherapy, there could be a freak accident, I'm wigging it. Yeah. It's not so much that I think someone will see my bald head and think dinosaur egg, but I am concerned due to the point right here that someone will think egg at all. You know? But there's a silver lining, though. If I do in fact go bald, I can chase Carlos around town screaming like a pterodactyl that this egg has hatched. So that's nice. Now, before I get these headshots done, I do need to lose 10 pounds. They say the camera adds 10 pounds, right? So I want to lose that 10 pounds before getting those pictures done, which means in those photos, I will look exactly like I do right now. I will have lost 10 fucking pounds, worked my goddamn ass off to still look just like this. Like the saddest goal I've ever had. But then I can audition. Now, I don't really mind what type of acting I do. Obviously, I'd enjoy comedy, and I'd like drama as well. I'm pretty dramatic in my day-to-day life, so the idea of being paid to be like that is sort of like the holy grail. I don't think I'm cut out for porn, though, and it's not that I take issue with getting fucked on camera. It's more like I said before, the camera adds 10 pounds. I can't really imagine these thighs looking 10 pounds heavier, you know? I'm keeping my audience in mind, so. I also don't think I'm cut out for horror. See, horror and I, we have a history. I'm a really anxious person to start with, so the idea of being locked in a dark room while things pop out at me, it's stupid. It's just really fucking stupid. But I didn't always know this about myself, and I learned it the hard way, on a first date. Yeah. First dates are the best anyway, right? So, why are horror films and first dates a thing? I don't get it. You know, I mean, I understand that the idea is that when you're afraid, you'll cuddle with your date, right? And that's really sweet and romantic. If that's how you respond to fear. That is not how I respond, no. First thing I did on this date was cry. Not a cute cry, not like a, you know. No, my cry was more like a sobbing, you know, mascara streaming, snot coming out my face. It was beautiful. I'm glad it was dark. Yeah, and that's not too bad, right? Except one too many jump scares. Ah! You know, we'll scream, right? But not like that cute little dainty one I just did. No, my scream was more like a deep, throaty. Ah! You know, the sound a grown man might make when he's getting his hand chopped off, which is what I was watching happen on screen. So I'm not wrong. That was the appropriate reaction to have. Now, we could move on from those things, right? They're not too bad, but this film did have quite a few things popping out at me, right? One too many, and I defecated myself. Yeah, I didn't bring a change of pants on this first date, though. So getting laid was off the table. Really, what's the point, you know? I don't know. And if it wasn't off the table already, unfortunately, I had one more little reaction. See, at the end of the date, when my date leaned in for a kiss, completely ignoring the streaming mascara and the full body tremble that was clearly a sign of an oncoming panic attack. So he leans in for this kiss, rather than looking into his eyes and seeing romance, maybe our future children running around. No. See, when I looked into his eyes, I saw murder. I thought he was gonna fucking murder me. See, I was a little keyed up. I don't know why. So I fucking decked him. I didn't get a second date. But just imagine I'm on set, right? I do decide to do a horror film, right? And I'm on set, and the director comes up to me after a particularly terrifying scene, lightly taps me on the shoulder, and rather than turn to that director and receive that direction like a good actor may, there is a chance I will cry, scream, shit myself, or punch him in the face, which is how you get blacklisted. Thank you. My name is Kiely Healey. Please text me, not in porn.